Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of my podcast, Who's Behind the Headline? I want to thank you so much for being here today. Please like and subscribe. Today, we are heading out to sea, and not for a vacation, not for sunshine and buffets, but for a story that has left a family shattered and has raised more questions than answers. This is the story of Anna Marie Kepner, a cheerleader, a daughter, a friend, and a girl who loved cruises. The ocean was her happy place, a place where she felt free. But on November 7th, that freedom ended in tragedy aboard a Carnival cruise ship. Anna was found unresponsive in her cabin. She had been sharing the space with her 16-year-old stepbrother and her 14-year-old biological brother. Sources say her youngest brother and other witnesses later reported hearing yelling coming from the cabin the night before she was discovered. Loud voices, angry voices, a male voice, and then silence. And the next morning, Anna was gone. And when she didn't show up for breakfast, her family knew something was very wrong. Authorities later confirmed her cause of death: asphyxiation from what they are calling a bar chokehold. A terrifying detail: a healthy, vibrant young woman gone in what should have been paradise. Was it an accident? Was someone responsible? And how could this happen on a cruise ship? Well, Anna's stepbrother immediately became the focus of investigators. And because he's a minor, details are limited. But court filings revealed the truth that the FBI confirmed. He is under federal investigation in connection with Anna's murder. And the reason we even know that, well, his parents, who are separated, were fighting over custody in court. Those filings revealed the investigation to the public, turning a private tragedy into a family battle in the headlines. More coming out in a key hearing: the stepbrother was hospitalized after Anna was found. Sources say he is now with a member of his mother's family. As news spread, Anna's ex-boyfriend began to speak to news outlets and the FBI. He expressed concern about the stepbrother and mentioned past inappropriate behavior that made him uneasy. Take a listen.
Anna's ex-boyfriend says he spoke to the cheerleader's brother about what happened that night.
You heard him yelling at her, like, in a harmful way of, like, shut the hell up and stuff like that. And that's when Connor knew something was going on.
And there was screaming going on.
Yes, ma'am. Like, something was, like, banging around and stuff, and, like, the chairs were getting thrown around in the room.
Anna's ex, Joshua, too, spoke with Inside Edition following her funeral at a church outside Orlando. He says that Anna was so afraid of her stepbrother that she frequently slept over at her friends' homes.
She just didn't feel safe around him.
Joshua says the 16-year-old stepbrother, who is now under suspicion in Anna's death, was sexually harassing her. He says he once saw him trying to climb into bed with her.
She's scared to tell anybody because she was scared that he would do something to her.
It's one perspective, but in a story like this, every perspective matters, and the more we learn, the more his perspective seems to match up. But while Anna was asphyxiated, early medical examiner findings are showing that she was not sexually assaulted. Once the news hit, social media exploded. People quickly started pointing fingers at Anna's parents, blaming them, questioning their choices, saying they let her down. But the family insists the truth is far more complicated, and much of what the public sees is speculation. I found a post on Facebook from someone claiming to be Anna's aunt. Reading it, you can feel the grief and heartbreak. I want to read it for you guys. She says, quote, "I'm just going to say this so I don't have to keep repeating it. Yes, Anna Kepner is my niece. She was my niece. Yes, she was found deceased on a Carnival cruise ship on the 7th. The only thing I know is that she's with her dad on a cruise. Anything after that, your guess is as good as mine. No, I'm not reading any of the online news reports. I will find out from her dad what the cause of her death was once he knows. All I can say is, Anna Marie Kepner, sweetheart, you were a beacon of light, taken too soon. Your unexpected passing has left a huge void in the hearts of many. You will forever be remembered as a beautiful, bright, thoughtful, kind, bubbly, energetic, sweet girl. I hope Grandma and Grandpa were there to greet you at the gates. Rest easy, sweet one. End quote. Reading that reminds me this isn't just a headline. This is a real girl, a real family, real grief. Now, this story is messy for a few reasons. It happened at sea. Cruise ships operate on different rules. Evidence collection, surveillance footage, and jurisdiction can be complicated when a death occurs in international waters or aboard a vessel with thousands of people. A minor is centrally involved. That means many records are sealed and names are withheld, so the public only sees fragments. It's also a family fight made public. The custody battle exposed the FBI investigation, which in any other case might have remained the province of investigators until they were ready to speak. Most of the information we are getting is coming from the family court filings and not from the FBI. According to Anna's grandmother, the stepbrother told her he doesn't remember anything that happened that night. Nothing. And for investigators, that kind of statement can mean a few things: trauma response, panic, dissociation, deception, or something else entirely.
In an unrelated custody dispute, Anna's stepmother calling Anna's stepbrother, who is a minor, a suspect in Anna's death.
Do you think he had anything to do with Anna's death?
I mean, he was in a room with her. He was the only one seen coming and going. So I can't accuse him because I don't know what happened in that room, but the summation would be that he did something.
And has he said anything to you about what happened?
I heard him, in his own words, say he does not remember what happened.
Anna's grandmother says she sat in on a portion of the stepbrother's interview with the FBI.
He was an emotional mess. He couldn't even speak. He couldn't believe what had happened.
Anna's grandparents say she and her stepbrother were close.
They were just like brother and sister.
What else could you tell me about him?
That he was a good student.
Played soccer.
He played soccer, very quiet young man. He had demons, I think, in his past, and he was trying to deal with those.
Sources also did report that he was at the hospital for some kind of psychotic break. The FBI is still investigating. The cause of death, asphyxiation, has been confirmed, and no charges have been filed publicly. And a family, a community, is left with grief, confusion, and a national spotlight that they never asked for. Stories like this, they stay with you, because Anna wasn't a headline. She wasn't a heartbreak. She wasn't a breaking news push alert. She was a daughter, a friend, a sister, a cheerleader, a girl who loved cruises and sunsets and being out with the people she cared about. And now her family is left searching for the truth while navigating rumors, online judgment, and the pain of losing someone who should still be here. We don't know what happened in the cabin yet. We don't know what the investigation will eventually reveal. But we do know this: Anna Marie Kepner mattered. Her life mattered. Her dreams mattered. And she deserves so much more than the ending she got. This is Who's Behind the Headline. I'm Lila Mitchell. And until the next deep dive, hold your people close. Thank you for watching.